to me. Yeah.
Every real man need a woman of God. I didn't say a woman of America. You can get all these hoes you want, you ain't got nothing. Yeah. But when you get a woman of God,
you got something.
You got something. And she gonna back you with your little handsome ass. She gonna back you and push you and tell you, come on, man, we can do this. And when you got that kind of woman, brother, when you're on the chessboard, you ain't got to worry about being checkmated, because when you put the woman in the right place, she got your back. We got the wrong woman. Yeah. If you got the right woman, while you sleep at night, she praying over you. When you get up in the morning, she facing you. Come on, baby, we can do this.
You're going to take the world on.
Talk to me. I took one for him. Nobody know what I'm talking about but him. I took 2 slaps for him. You know why? Because I know who he is. And as soon as I took the slap, go ahead and here.
Lift him back up.
Lift him up overnight. Because I know who he is. I don't give a damn. He went to the parole board before me and told them that Johnny Biden never sold drugs with me. If you want to let somebody out, let him out and keep me in.
She said that?
You damn right she said that.
Go on, Marie. Goddamn, go on, Marie. Shit,
Marie
man.
is a warrior. I would look out for that woman for all the days of my life. Her and my son said the same thing. My son, Pastor Aaron Binder, told the parole board, my daddy has changed. Y'all can let him out or take me. Let him go. I want him to come home and teach and save his family. Her letter and Marie and Minister Farrakhan sent word through Rob Muhammad, Aleem Muhammad now. Those 3 letters, they let me go.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being by any means necessary.
My God, by any means necessary. My God, Brother Malcolm, brother, we love you. You did a great work. Brother, you put the nation on the map. And I'm glad that Minister Farrakhan was with you for 9 years. And you and Muhammad Ali got close. And brother, you rocked us, brother. And I just want you to know I honor you, I respect you. You're going to be in my movie, you're going to be in my series, and you're in my life. And I'm so glad that the messenger took you and trained and taught you. And I forgive you in your ignorance, in my ignorance. But I like what you did at the end. You said word. Thank you, sent a tape or something. And that's why they wanted to stop you. They didn't want you to go back. They wanted to split you and the leader. They didn't want Martin Luther King being over there with him. They don't want that. J. Edgar Hoover government don't want that. They say, stop the Black Messiah. So the subject tonight, men break the silence on women, culture, and the state of America. It can't get no better than that. My panel left me. I pray. Do I have to send them another link, or the link they got is good? Miss Catherine?
The link they have is good, and Brother Jamal is back. Did you want to add him now, or did you want to make more remarks and add him later?
Yeah, tell Jamal to call the professor so they can put it out and tell me we're going to be on it for 25, 30 minutes if they want to come back. If you got their number, Jamal, do that for me if you have it. Something they can use the same link. Would you do that for me?
I don't have the professor's number. I know Marcus.
Okay. Okay. And what happened? And our brother that knew Marcus, I hope he's all right, because he definitely told me he want to come on every time I come on. And I ain't seen him tonight. I hope he's all right. So thank you for coming back on. So, Catherine?
Yes?
In the first clip you show, call Marcus and ask him, is he all right? And let him know if he's coming back. And professor, he might, I don't know, he might be tired or something. I don't know, because he was the first one on. He was the first one on. He beat me on. So again, Brother Jamal, the subject, part 2 is men break the silence on women, culture, and the state of America. Men break the silence on women, culture, in the state of America. That's the subject, part 2. So, Captain, give us a clip, and then you can call Marcus. Facebook, thanks for hanging out. Y'all getting deeper and deeper. Sheriff Roberts, faith without action, change. Y'all getting deep over here. She's looking for the clip right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you committing to releasing the full video?
Didn't I just tell you that?
You said that it was
You're
up
the
to
most
Secretary Hexon.
obnoxious reporter in the whole place. Let me just tell you, you are an obnoxious, actually a terrible reporter. And it's always the same thing with you. I told you, whatever Pete Hegseth wants to do is okay with me.
So this, of course, not the first time he has snapped at a reporter, especially a female reporter.
There's nothing incriminating in the file, sir.
Why do you blame the Biden administration
because
for
they
what
let
this
him
man
in.
did?
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person?
It's kind of become a thing with this president, lashing out at women asking him questions. He's done that the same with CNN.
Disrespecting women.
In today's case with ABC's Rachel Scott, there is history. This is what he said to her in the campaign at a gathering of the National Association of Black Journalists. She asked him, quote, "Why should black voters trust you?" Here's how he responded.
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
Well, today he called her the most obnoxious reporter in the whole place. Scott had good reason to try to pin the president down what he actually wants, because over the weekend, his defense secretary was either not willing or not able to say what he intends to do.
When can we see that video? When will you release it?
We're reviewing it right now to make sure sources, methods, I mean, it's an ongoing operation. We've got operators out there doing this right now. So whatever we were to decide to release, we'd have to be very responsible about it.
Because to the few people of me that really are amused by fools, this is all world goddamn fooldom. That with a straight face. Trump treats women. I mean, if I go back in every misogynistic quaint, he raped that woman. Oh my God.
Well, we'll keep rolling.
Trump said this about indigenous people.
Is this you? We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not?
They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians.
He said Nigerians wouldn't go back to their huts once they saw America. While speaking at the Jewish Republican Coalition in 2015, he told Jewish Americans,
I'm a negotiator like you folks. We're negotiators. These aren't people. These are animals.
Is how he referred to undocumented immigrants. Trump said you have to treat women like shit and disabled Americans should just die. And if you're thinking, oh, Trump hasn't said anything about my community, then you're flat out wrong. I may not be Mexican, but I felt the weight of each of his comments over the years because I know to him, he cannot differentiate between Latinos and Hispanics. I don't identify as queer, but his remarks against the LGBTQIA+ community are a direct hit towards me because it impacts my queer friends and family members. I may not be Muslim, but I could not imagine what it would be like to not be able to practice my religion in peace. Pre-Trump, people wouldn't say the silent part out loud, aka racist slurs and comments. But that all changed when Trump was in office because he gave racists not only the green light, but the confidence to be so hateful towards underrepresented communities because they witnessed a world leader say some of the most vile shit without facing any consequences. None of this shocks me because I know Trump looks at us, and I'm not only speaking to Black and Latino people, but all underrepresented people the same. Like we are less than him. I am stressed because we are less than 2 weeks away, and I'm just simply begging some of you to please have a little bit of empathy at the polls.
That man, the most disrespectful president ever in the history of time. I mean, he has no respect for women at all. Shut up and you the most. I mean, it's and people that don't know God. We got 3 more years. No, we don't. No, we don't. We ain't got no 3 more years. No, we don't. No, we don't. We be in hell with a gasoline jacket 3 more years. We got to get him out of there. See, y'all so weak and feeble. Y'all don't really think God can move. Y'all don't believe God had the 9 plagues before on Pharaoh. So if God did it once, he can do it again. So whether we come up with that law that Barack said or not, if we don't move him, God gonna move him. And I'm praying every day. The man is a narcissistic. He's animalistic. He has no respect for women. His name all over that file. And every day he try to think of something he can do to distract everybody for the most team file. He's not going to stop. Anytime you go to talking about them files, he going to go slap crazy because he know it all over. So they docking him all they want. But in Nahum 3 in the Bible, God going to take his skirt and show his nakedness to the world. So, Mr. Trump, you're not getting away. I know you think you're getting away. You don't get away. It's going to come out on you. And you're going to get re-indicted. You and over half of them ISIS people, thugs. So you ain't going to get away, man. Then we don't even know where they come from. A mask on their face. Because you're covering up something. Police start wearing masks. Mr. Trump, you did that. And you're paying billions of dollars to them people. It's a cold con game. But you will be busted. Keep going. Man breaks the silence on woman, culture, in the state of America. What's our next clip?
Oh, let's go with Dr. Umar. And on this one, he's speaking about Black success, the hoods, kingpins versus Wall Street.
Because remember now, a lot of us grew up and we saw the drug dealers. They were the kings of the hood, the flashiest cars. We didn't see that on Wall Street. We didn't see that in the public school. We didn't see that in the government jobs. We didn't see that in the community stores. The only place we saw a black man who looked like he was in charge and had it going on was those who was committing crime.
Okay, that was a short clip. What did you have to think about that, Minister? What did that make you think of?
Well, Umar, I can't wait to get him on this show. Him and Nuri and Riz, then Ben X. They're very prolific. And I would love to get him here and deal with him and my brother, Derek. So, then Aleem Muhammad. So, Andrew Dyson, Bishop James Dixon, if he think enough to come on. So, again, Pastor Reema's right. Salam coming back. Our brother, other brother left out. Hope he's all right. Salam, you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm good, brother. Yes, sir. I'm sitting up here watching the game with my mother and realized, oh, shoot, this has been longer than 5 minutes. Let me get back on. So that's what happened.
Man, I appreciate you. What game you watching? Houston and Pittsburgh?
Yes, sir.
What quarter they in?
Fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. 17-6, Houston.
Houston got 17?
Yes, sir. I think, yeah, I know there's something about them Texas folks. They something else down there, I tell you.
Oh, man.
So,
oh, man. I can't believe this. They playing like that?
Yeah, they playing good ball tonight. I like Texas, though. I mean, I really would have liked to see Pittsburgh. I hate the fact there was two brothers playing against each other, but Pittsburgh they didn't have the strength and the fire and the determination that Houston has this year. So I'm happy to see Houston doing what they're doing. They're gonna give anybody. There you go. He just scored again. There you go. There you go. He just scored again. Now it's 23-6. So it's over with.
Oh my God.
Some young man, Woody Mark. Yeah, they doing good. They doing good. Go ahead, Houston.
They done made history, and so I'm glad of that. We got more black quarterbacks now than we ever had in the history of time.
Yes, sir. Black quarterback, black coaches. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, they tried to say we weren't qualified to quarterback, but that's
Yes.
over with. The way Philadelphia won last year,
Oh, yeah.
there was 2 black quarterbacks in there. That boy
So
out of
what?
Kansas City is black.
That's
So it was a great. They crushed him though. He couldn't never get in sync. That defense crushed him.
so yeah.
They would not let him get in sync. Cause boy, if he get in sync, he gonna hurt you. You got to rush him.
Yeah, $500 million man.
He $500 million. He's
Isn't that something?
He's the highest paid quarterback in America, I think.
Oh yeah.
What's our next clip, Catherine? Oh yeah, Salam. The part 2 is men break the silence on women, culture, and the state of America. Let's go,
Yes,
Catherine.
sir.
You're not just the founder of Timbuktu, the builder of the Nile Valley civilization. You're not just the one that established the city of Atlantis. You're not just the one that built the pyramids. You are the fathers and mothers of all art, science, and civilization. We are the original people of the planet. Everything and everyone came from us. So once you accept that as your own personal self-concept, that I'm not just an inventor or a conqueror, but I am a God, then your self-worth will stay high. And if your brother is your other self, he's a God too. So I'm gonna look out for him the same way I would look out for God. And I'm gonna look out for myself the same way I'm gonna look out for God. I'm gonna expect from myself what I expect from God. And when you operate like that, there's nothing you can't be, do, or have. You can be as powerful as you wanna be, do whatever you wanna do, and have whatever you wanna have, if you see your self-image through scriptural lenses instead of non-scriptural concepts.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Salam, you got anything to say?
After brother Nuri, nah, brother Nuri, he shined that light really bright. I tell you.
I went with him, Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth, but I've never toured with him where we both speaking. And when he first came up in the march in 2008, I cheered him on, and nobody else cheered him but me. He came to March 45. He told the regional minister, he said, that's the only one cheered me on right there. But he said, brother, I needed you. You don't know how bad I needed you. I said, brother, thank you. Because I was there doing a play, Love the Hurtaway, at the Regal Theater on 79th Stony Island at Regal Theater, Love the Hurtaway. So I went over to the mosque, and he was up, and I pushed him. Sure did.
Yes, sir.
So what's our next tape, Captain? Come on.
Is there any place in the world we can go and not experience racism?
No, not at all.
Even the Caribbean?
Not even in the Caribbean. In fact, when I was in Jamaica, I keynoted the Garvey celebration last summer, Ocho Rios. The Chinese pretty much own Jamaica. I mean, the Jamaican government is giving them concessions, land concessions. They're building hotels, beach resorts. They're building 2 schools for the Japanese, for the Jamaicans. And what the Jamaicans have to give them in turn is the right to certain lands, the right to certain waterways. And if it doesn't stop, Jamaica, ironically, the land of Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley, will be the first Chinese colony in the Caribbean.
Wow.
It's getting bad. And you know why it's happening? Because the black bourgeoisie leadership in both Africa and the Caribbean, they don't have to live with the consequences of the economic decisions they make. So if I'm the president of Jamaica, Okay, and China says, listen, we're going to give you $1 million in retirement. We're going to build you a retirement home, but we want this, this, and this. And you can loan as much money as you want. You can borrow as much money from the Bank of China as you want. I'm going to be set by the time I leave office. But what about my nation? Jamaica will be struggling for the next 50 and 75 years because of bad economic decisions from selfish leaders today. And that's the problem in Africa, and it's the problem in the Caribbean islands.
No, that's true. I remember, I love going to Anguilla, and a couple of years ago, just one of the guys on the island was like, the Chinese taking over everything here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And we were just talking about when I was in the Bahamas, and everybody got mad about this. The Baha Mar, they said the Chinese people were building that hotel.
Well, you got to remember, China is overpopulated. So it's always looking for opportunities to dump some of its excess population.
Right.
And you know what's so sad? Chinese will come to South Africa poor with nothing. And in 3 years, they're owning 2 and 3 major businesses. Because what happens is when the Chinese come, they employ their own. They don't employ indigenous African labor. But this is exactly what the heads of state tell black people. Let the Chinese come to Jamaica. Let them come to South Africa. They're going to give you guys jobs. The jobs never come. They bring their own population, which makes sense from their perspective because they have so many people that need a place to go outside of China. So they're showing up broke and going back home as millionaires.
I was just thinking that. Have you ever went to a Chinese food store and seen anything other than a Chinese person?
Yeah, I have.
I've never.
I have.
Or a Chinese restaurant?
In Brooklyn, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a kosher Chinese restaurant. Like in Teaneck, it's a kosher
halal,
with the Jewish people that own the Chinese. But
it's rare though. But the question, Envy, is why is that? And that's because every culture comes to America to build an economic empire for themselves. The Chinese, East Indian, Arab, Latino, whoever comes to America comes to build a cultural empire. Everyone except African Americans. So when you travel the country, you got a little Italy in every major city. Right. You got a Chinatown in every major city. You even see little Cambodias popping up now around the United
Martin
States.
Luther King in every city too.
Exactly. Well,
Ain't
you
no
got
black people living on it.
You got a Martin Luther King Jr. Street.
Yeah, street.
You have a Martin Luther King Jr. Street,
right.
But there's no Africa Town. There's no place in Black America you can go and find the 4 essential institutions needed for a community: bank, school, supermarket, hospital. And you know why that's ironic? Last year, Black America in 2016, we spent $2 billion on Air Jordans, $4 billion on liquor and alcohol, $600 million on fast food, and we bought twice the amount of Mercedes Benzes as white America, although white America has twice the wealth of black folk. So the question becomes, what is it about the Mercedes Benz that makes it so attractive to African Americans even when they can barely afford it? And it's because it's a status symbol.
That's all.
And one thing we know about oppressed people, when you can enjoy true freedom, you surround yourself with the symbols of that freedom.
Absolutely.
And that's why the Louis bag is so important. That's why our children will kill for Air Jordans. It's not the sneaker. It's what it represents. Right. And if I believe I'm worthless, that means I can only add value to myself by what I put on my body as opposed to what I put in it.
My God. Say, man, Brother Umar is so prolific. And Captain, you played them back to back. You played Nuri, and then Salam left me. Okay, you played Nuri, then you played Dr. Umar. So that's great, man. People can see what's going on and see that Facebook. I'm so glad of you. Maggie Kahn, Callie Gamble, Halissa Dennis, Velma Simmons, Paper.Action, Cora Roberts, Yolanda Ford, Patricia Edison, Tamala, Velma, Tuna, Mona, Maggie, Ronald, so that's a whole lot of people. And I ain't about through. I want to thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for seeing the subject, Men Break, the Silence of Women, Culture, and the State of America. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump just don't went too far. Get on national TV and come on there and sit up and lie like he lied talking about that woman run over. That woman ain't ran over nobody. And the woman is very respectful. She backed up to go around. It's just the man had been run over. Somebody drug him a year ago. So he shouldn't even been out there because anybody coming anywhere near him. And plus he already come, he ran over there. He wasn't there. He ran over there and got in there. There ain't no way to run to nobody and snatch the door and at the front of the truck, you ain't supposed to get in front of it. It was illegal search and seizure. The whole thing was done wrong. And then if you just wanted her to stop, she wasn't going fast. You could have just shot the tires out. But you did what you wanted to do. I mean, this woman got 3 beautiful children. 3 beautiful children. What is her children going to do now? Mr. Jonathan, what would you tell her children? What? What you going to tell them? And then the president and vice president get on there and lie out both sides of their mouth. Notice he ain't saying anybody went to the doctor no more. They ain't got a report on. You ain't finna fan no doctor tell no lie. Like she run over his toe or hit him in the knee. This man walked straight to his car. Salome gone again. This man walked straight to his car, his truck, and got in and left. No limp, no nothing. Nothing. So stop the buffoonery, stop the madness. You remember that white lady that gave Trump up and said how rotten he was, need to get out of office? We still got that one. Salome came back again. My brother. Salome, you got anything you want to say?
I just got in the car, beloved. Please forgive me. My phone died, so I'm just plugged it back up. I didn't hear the piece that you were speaking on. Please pardon me. I just got it back in the car.
Your mother all right? Your mother all right?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, I just spend time with her. You know, every time I get a chance to, I spend time with mother. And I'm in the process of finding a new home for her. They displaced 27 seniors out of her building several months ago. They gave them 30 days to move. So she's at my sister's home right now. And so we're still looking for a place for her. I got a home that I'm looking, for. If I can close on it soon, she have a place. My mother's in the 80s, but she's still independent. She drives. She just went down to Memphis recently. She goes everywhere, do what she's still living good and feeling good.
My mother 91. How old is your mother?
Oh, your mama got my mama beat. She'll be 82 this year.
Bless her beautiful heart. She spoke well tonight too.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for going over there to let that gift get on here. So we cut that up. They're gonna hear from a mother. That was right on time.
Yes, sir. My mother, my grandmother was a part of the group of brothers and sisters to help establish Temple Number 28 here in St. Louis in the 50s. And so my mother's second generation, I'm third generation Nation of Islam.
Boy, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. Y'all got my ex 93.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, I'm glad to talk with her tonight. I'm glad I met her, and one day I met her in person. And we got a lot of work to do, and we will be victorious, and we will be successful. But you went into that knowledge and wisdom, and I don't go there because them brothers, they don't know, brother. That's I let them say Africa, even though I know it's Asia. So
right.
Yeah, African with Noose and American Van Spucci. So
right.
I try to ease it on them. I don't want to, put too much on them too fast.
Yeah, and let me say if as I was speaking, I was really acknowledging the fact that all of the different names that we have is names that's been given to us. That's primarily what I was saying.
Yeah, slave name.
Yeah. I mean, but the titles of association based on how we carrying ourselves. Nothing has to do with a landmass, a continent, a people. It's, you know, if you go back when we was servitude, slavery, we would call it niggas. We'd be Negroes. We was called coon, shine. We was called colored. Then they, when we were wearing our hair big, we had afros, they actually start calling us Afro Americans. And we adapted to that. So it's how we carry ourselves and how we look is what they refer to us as. We have never really identified at all with our identity of divinity. We never seen any value in ourselves. That's why we treat ourselves the way that we do. If we really saw our power and really saw our true value, we would treat each other differently. We would rather believe that when you die, you're going up in the sky, not understanding that heaven and earth and hell is two conditions on earth. And, you know, so, but it's easy to believe that you're going to have life better when your life is so bad. It's easy. You'll rather believe that life going to be better when I'm dead than it is while I'm living. And if you believe that, then of course you don't have a reason to fight to live. You don't have a reason to value what you have, because to you, if you are ignorant, if you don't know better, you'll think that something is better. Somebody is better than you. Okay, and ain't nobody better than you. I mean, I tell you, I've said this many times to people, money has never left the planet. Money is only being redistributed. The question is, will you be in the position to catch the flow of the money? It's flowing, but if you on a basketball court or on the football field or whatever you are, even on a chessboard, if you're not in position, you cannot take the shot. You have to be in position to take the shot. And we got to get in position. We out of order right now. Once we get in order, we can get in position. And then somebody can pass the ball to you or pass the information to you, and you'll know what to do with it.
Well, deep, brother. I'd like for you to come on with us one day if you choose to be our co-host. And we're going to push it to where we can get paid for what's over with, and we'll monetize it. Then we want to show on that we're wilding out and the rest of them, because we're going to beat all of them out. They gossiping, they snitching, they ain't talking about nothing. We got solution.
Yes, sir.
We got solution.
Yes, sir.
Catherine, did you find that tape about that woman who gave Trump up, that white woman? You muted. I can't hear you.
I wasn't muted. I just wasn't on stage. I was saying that I don't know which one you're referring to. There have been quite a few of those.
When that woman went off on Trump, that beautiful white woman, say how you taking the country to hell, you know, mess the country up.
It's been. Are you mad yet? Is that the woman?
That's it. Look at you. That's it. Look at you. That's it. Salam, this woman here went off, man.
Yes.
Went off.
Yeah.
Women standing up, man.
Oh, you have to give me a moment to find it. Is there anything else that you would like to see? So, brother, no, I have a question for Brother Salam, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So in that, you hold that our people don't know who they are. And I agree with that. I do. What would be the first step in, I guess, educating them, if that's so that can be part of the solution?
Well, thank you for that question. The first thing that has to be understood is your origin. You know, in Africa, in Ghana, they talk about the Sankofa bird. And it's a bird that is facing forward, but his face is turning backward, and he's holding an egg. And the symbol of that Sankofa bird is that you cannot go forward unless you reach back and grab hold to your origin. And that's the egg. Our people have to go farther back than our uprising or our advancement since slavery. That's not the origin of us. Even though they're trying to wipe out our history, but we have to go farther back to see the greatness of us and begin to teach each other of our greatness, not of our accomplishments since slavery. That's not our greatness. That's the position that we've been granted. So it looks like out of 60 million people, you might find a few thousands who look like they're doing something. That's a small percentage when the masses of our people are in the condition we are in, and it's because we don't have anything to attach ourselves to. So I think it's very important that we go back as far as we can go to know our origin and that there's some greatness. But outside of that, there has to be more of us teaching us. We will never truly know who we are as long as the teachers of us is other than ourselves. You go to these universities and they have what they call African studies and all that, and it's taught by Caucasian people. Our children go to what we consider the better schools, but it's primarily Caucasian people and instructors and teachers. So we are disconnecting ourselves constantly with our educational system, with our religious system, with our economic system, political system. You can go down because all of those institutions are based on white supremacy. And it is a teaching that demotes, degrades, belittle the value and the greatness of our people. So the first thing we have to do is go back as far as we can go, realize that there's greatness in us and that everything of this planet of good, we are the origins of it. And then teach that with our children. Teach that so they can come up and reconnect like the Sankofa bird to our origin. Because if we don't know where we came from and we don't know our greatness, we will never, ever aspire to be great. If we only think we came up from a low position and we never was in a high position, no. We have to show that we were once great and we failed. Like the book of Job. You know, Job had everything and he lost everything. And he was told to curse God. But and his response was, of course, woman, thou talkest like a fool. Naked I came into the world, naked I go out. The Lord giveth, the Lord take it away. But he had a lot and he lost it. And then he regained. So it is with us. We had a lot and we lost it. And we have an opportunity to gain. Right now, we only talk about our low existence as slaves and where we've come up from. But we never talk about our greatness and how we was brought down and how we can be great again.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn more about that bird. I love that analogy. I love
That
that
was
analogy.
good, man.
Yeah.
I like how you speak. You are very eloquent, and I would love for you to be a part of this show. If your choice, all I can tell you, we're gonna go all over the world, and God gonna give us the money we need to go on television, the podcast and the television. So, if you think enough of us, I would love for you to be a part.
I would be honored to be a part of anything that represents growth for us and revolution. Change. Revolution is change.
Man, thank
And
you.
yeah, and anytime we are teaching truth and people can grab hold to that truth and make a change in their lives, I'm all for that. A positive change. There's many changes, but a positive change. And that's what I see in this show. I really believe that you have a good heart. You mean well. My brother said to me yesterday, my stepson, he said, I'm not perfect, but I want to tell you, I've been drinking a little bit and I want to just talk to you straight. I said, well, okay, but you do have some perfection in you. And each and every one of us have some perfection in us. And if we cultivate that perfection, then we can be great people. And I see where you're going, brother. I hear your spirit. I hear your heart. And we don't concern ourselves with the dirty glass. We don't look at
My God.
the things that are not shining bright. We just do the best we can and polish the greatness of us. I see you as a brother who's constantly in the refining stage. But as you continue to grow and continue to shine like gold, gold is a very beautiful substance out of the earth. But when it's going through a purification process, anything that is not gold would automatically, you don't even have to force it, it will automatically separate itself from the gold. You can force something to stick to gold. You can put adhesive, you can weld it, you can solder, you can screw something onto gold, but that's not being natural to it. It's something being forced. So when a person is going through a process of purification, anything that is not being purified will automatically separate from the one that's being purified. So as I watch you and I see you're going through this refining stage, you're still growing, brother. You got a big future ahead of you if you would just stay the course. And there are going to be times where you're going to be tried, you're going to be tested. But if you stay the course, you will become more and more purified, and all those things that are not of gold, all those things that are not pure, not good, will begin to just fade away from you, get away from you, and then you hear you pop up shining bright. So I'd be happy to be a part of anything you do of good. You can count me in.
Man, thank you, man. Catherine, uh, I hope you see what I see in him. I love his knowledge. I love his knowledge, his wisdom. And where you at? Where you in Philly? Where you at?
Who,
St.
me?
Louis?
I'm in St. Louis, brother.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Because I talked to you, didn't
That's right. Yeah, we call it the Heartland. It's in the middle of the United States.
I? Yeah. We talked because I told you I want us to start here. And after we do that, then we could remember. Yeah, I did talk to you.
Yes.
And make sure call me off air tomorrow between 12 and 3 so we can talk. His phone slipped again?
I believe so.
Yeah. He's a great guy. I just not remember I've been talking. He in St. Louis. We need that. You found that woman?
No. I'm in between machines. So
It's
I
all
have
right.
to look for her.
It's all right. She was cold blooded. She went in on him. She went in on Trump. You have that other tape on here comes Salam. His phone falling.
That's what it was, brother. I just got out the car. I was getting ready to get out my car, and the phone died again. But here I am.
Look at my brother. I'm glad to see your face, man.
Yes, sir. Good to see yours too, sir.
Yeah, well, I don't stay behind the avatar because I have to come out and I put on certain clothes and sometimes sport wear, but mostly suits, different, and try to draw the people. And it's been working. We had about 29 million from Will It Eat It here. So, and 1 million comments. So I'm honored to have you to help us help you. And we will be victorious and successful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir. Yeah.
this is an honor.
Yeah, it's my honor too, brother. It really is. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes,
So
sir.
how long is the show tonight?
We're gonna wrap up in a minute. I just
Okay.
want to come back
Okay.
because I didn't want to go up too far to the thing. And I think I did enough to make them understand Renee good. We're not gonna let it go. And I can understand what the brother was saying, but you have to take the ship that's going and then get your power and reach back and get the ones you left. If I try to put them up now, it ain't gonna get no friction. So I'm going all the way so I can get the power to help her and her children and then reach and get other people that wouldn't help. So
Yeah.
I think I'm not in no box. I'm able to look at a situation and look at it and see what's the best way we need to do this, do this, do this. And then if I got Catherine or got you or got Marcus or somebody else, see something that makes sense, I'll go with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's got to make sense. Makes
It
sense,
does.
I'm going with it.
It does. May I say something very quickly, brother?
Please, please.
Kathy, you asked the question, and I know I went around about. I speak in stories because I like things you can relate to. If y'all read my articles, you'll feel like you're in the space. But you asked about the knowledge, how we get that to our people. In my book, I have a whole chapter called Knowledge of Self. And I really help you to kind of tap into that. And so I wanted to mention that to you. It's a science behind it. It's a science, and I'm gonna give it something to you. Everything in the universe that you see has a name. And the name denotes its purpose. Everything has a name.
Come on.
A glass is called a glass, but that glass has a purpose.
Come on, Facebook.
If you have a chair, it's called a chair, but that chair has a purpose. If you have a screwdriver, that screwdriver has a purpose.
Right.
If you don't have a ladder, but there's a chair there, you'll stand on the chair, but that's not its purpose. That's misuse of the purpose of that chair. And anything that you misuse is abuse. A screwdriver is for screws, right? But a butter knife is to cut butter.
Come on.
But if you don't have a screwdriver, you'll use your butter knife. But that's not the purpose of the butter knife. That's called misuse, and that's abuse. Now, your name has a purpose.
Right.
And the misuse of your name, misuse of your purpose is abuse. That makes sense?
It does.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever you call yourself, live up to what you call yourself. Because if not, you are misusing your purpose. Now I'm gonna give you an acronym. Purpose. You can write this down. I'm gonna say it slow. PURPOSE is when people understand real principles of spiritual enlightenment, or when a person understands real principles of spiritual enlightenment, that's purpose.
That is. I love that. I love that acronym. That's beautiful.
Okay? So when you understand your purpose for being, you act in accordance to what you was born to do.
Right.
That's
You
the
can't
knowledge
get
of
no
your
better than that. Don't
that's
get
the
no better
knowledge.
than that.
That's the knowledge of yourself. Who are you? What's your purpose? And when you know your purpose, you will act in accordance, and you won't let nobody misuse you, because that'll be abuse of you, and we don't want that to be the case. Okay.
Okay. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna have to use that. I have to use that.
That was beautiful, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you both. I appreciate you both.
Captain, what we go it's something I want to play before we go out. It's something I was trying to put the ice on the cake. What was it?
Don't know.
It's in one of our clips.
I don't know what it was about. Do you recall?
Just trying to prove both of these subjects. I think Salon phone done fell again.
Yes, it has. So we've about gone through our playlist for tonight. But while you think on what you wanted, I'm going to go ahead and play this one because I think it's important. I think it's important because I know a lot of people ask themselves if they're encountered by ICE, what should they do? And I know people that look like us don't think that we would be accosted, but you never know. They could come around and say we Haitian or something, or Nigerian or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. And it's what should you do if you are stopped by ICE or have an encounter. Here we go.
Masks or no mask, uniform or no uniform. Federal agents that have been concealing their identities have been more scrutinized by the public lately. So what is it that they're actually required to display? The National Defense Authorization Act of 2021 explicitly says that federal officers responding to a civil disturbance must visibly display both identifying information of the officer and the entity the officer works for. That can be in the form of badges and insignias. Now, there are two exceptions to the rule if officers usually don't wear a uniform or if they are part of an undercover operation. Now, as for ICE, they don't have an official uniform and they often work undercover. Now, in addition to the law, agencies also have their own policies on displaying identifiables. The U.S. Attorney General's office did not comment. They referred us over to ICE. ICE did not respond to our request for information on this topic.
Well, that wasn't helpful at all.
Masks.
That was Is that me or is that you, Minister? Okay. Let me remove that. Yeah, that wasn't helpful as I thought it would be. I thought he was going to really have some tips and some pointers. All I can tell you is have your identification on you at all times if you are a citizen, and copies of your papers if you are a naturalized citizen or you're working under some type of visa. Keep your documentation with you at all times. That's my best advice. So, gentlemen, did y'all have anything before we close out for the evening? Well, y'all. Well, fam, I want to thank all of our guests for joining us today. We had a lot of great discussion, so much so that we decided that we would take it over into another hour or so of conversation. So I pray that you got something out of this. We talked about a lot. I would love to see your comments and feedback. Drop us a note. And, we'll go through and have the team go back and respond. Sometimes you may hear from from Minister Jeremiah himself in the comments. So comment, share, subscribe, follow, all of the things, and to help us get our message and our out there so we can continue the mission. So just want to tell you about some changes on Facebook a little bit. So when y'all are watching on Facebook Live, you're kind of getting like a backstage view of what's going on. And then you don't really see the whole show in its totality. So in order to see the full show, just subscribe. Right now, subscriptions are $2.49 for a limited time. And after that, they will be $4.99 a month, just so you can see the full content and not just the sound bites. And then our subscribers are going to get extra pluses and stuff as well, like town hall meetings and question and answer sessions. So you get a lot for $4.99. So again, your $4.99 helps us keep the mission going. And we appreciate your support as always. So with that, I think I am going to play a quick commercial or two, and we will go ahead and close out. We do have a new promotional video for the film, and that we have coming up is promotional video for the song, actually, to get you prepared for the film, Redemption of the American Gangster. So be in prayer for us as we evaluate different deals and push forward to making this film a reality. And make some adjustments on the screen. I tell you. This is what happens when you have too much going on, fam. Give me just 1 second here. I had it all ready to go. Here it is. Remove that.
Strip center and sophisticated lady. So I have 4 drug places going at one time.
$300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking necks. Yeah, Johnny been to aura, whole city show respect. I don't brag, I don't talk, I just cash every check. $300 million moolah goes in the mist. Trap king turn legend, now my life look rich. Came from the bottom where the struggle got grit. Now it's penthouse views and they still can't tell me. 300 them sitting quiet like they meditate. Went from ramen on the stove to lobster on the golden plate. Fed tried to stop me too late, I elevate. Turn pressure in the diamonds, that's by the DNA. Jet black coupe with the seas blood red. Money cleaner than the thoughts running through their head. I ain't had to sell dreams, I just stacked instead. Now the Forbes list looking like my daily bread. Back then they laughed, now they whisper with fear. I made them disappear like smoke in a rear. Whole hood cheer when they see me appear. 300 mil wave you can drop standing near. million. I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking it. Johnny, dealer, whole city show respect. I don't brag, I don't talk, I just cash every check. Candy coated dreams, but the hustle stay dirty. Young king grinding since I woke up at 6:30. Nobody gave nothing, I got mine early. Now I still in T while the stocks rise sturdy. Boss moves only I don't ask, I decide. 300 mil later and I still don't hide. Still Johnny from the block with the pride in my stride. Only thing changed, now the world on my side. I don't do small talk, just play big business. Money too tall, got the seal last for witness. All black suit like a mafia Christmas. Been the life different, that dollar got fitness. 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, $300, body building. Off my soul, 300, 300, 300. Oh, story do mine, 300, 300. Big bag in it, 300, 300. Do the rest on my time, 300, 300. Put the pressure on me, I just turn it to shine. I just turn it to shine. Put the pressure on me, I just turn it to shine.
I'm back a whole lot of times, y'all. We're back. Oh, Minister, did you want to close us out? I think I saw Marcus come in as well. I thought I saw him pop in. No, he's not on here right now. You're on mute.
I want to thank y'all for coming out. I got a great group of young guys. My brother, Salam, he will be working with us and Marcus. So I got a great group of young guys, and all of them gifted in a certain way. So it make it easier for me and Catherine when we're going to do everything. And I'm going to have a show like The Views, probably 7 of us. And we're going to have a solution. We're going to be on a TV show and podcast. And I'm going to do it like a City Hall show, but I'm going to have like 7 co-hosts. It's going to be crazy. And it's going to be a 2-hour show. We do an hour. I don't know how we're going to do it. It's going to be a talk show. And we're going to be victorious and successful because our people need to hear from somebody that can uplift them and get them what they need and stop the buffoonery and the foolishness and the killing. All through the news today, everybody killing and shooting. It's just on and on and on and on and on and on. And that's because we don't know God. If we knew God, like I think Salam said it, yeah, he did. Keep thinking with our lower self. We're not, Salam gone again, huh? Phone. We think with our lower self. We don't think with our higher self, which is here. So, Lynn, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. The subject is deep. Men break the silence of women culture and the state of America. We love you. May God bless you. A nation rise no higher than his woman. We have to lift our women up. Donald Trump, you're in trouble, brother. You're in trouble with God and women. The way you treat women is not of God. You need a psychosocial assessment of dynamic. 27 psychiatrists say you're the most dangerous man in that White House. And that's a fact. You're narcissistic, man. You and Muff. You don't give a hell about nobody, man. There's something genuinely wrong with you. Your racism is so systemic. You say that one was a terrorist, then you lie and say the man went to the hospital. You just be lying, man. You make yourself look like what you are, a habitual liar. But your time coming, man. Your time coming. But keep going. God gonna deal with you. What you reap is what you sow. And karma is real. I'm telling you, Mr. President, you have put a curse on yourself. God is going to get you. Remember I told you that. You can bully all these other people. You can't bully God. So a nation rises no higher than its woman. The black woman in particular is the mother of earth. She's the second self of God. And our daughter, the Caucasian, is our daughter not biological, but genetically. So we have to honor and respect women, our children, our ancestors, our grandma, grandpa, and all that. But it starts with the woman. She's the biggest test. And your pastor never tell you that. If you put the queen in the right place on the chessboard, you will never be checkmated. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. Thank you for all my guests. Thank you for my producer. I mean, the show is getting better and better, better and better. We think we'll see you again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We're going to get a standard time so y'all can be looking for it. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you. When you want to say something, let me see right here what my people done said. Hello, beautiful.
Now, how you doing? Kaka called me and told his sister told him something.
Told him what?
And why I didn't tell him? And he called and got on you. You talked to him today?
Okay, y'all. So he had to take a call from his daughter. Just so you know, you'll see him pick up the phone from time to time. We're right here. I took you off because you were on the phone.
Yeah, but I couldn't see nothing. It went out. I thought the whole thing went out.
No, it must have been on your end because we've been here.
Okay, hold on 1 minute, John. Let me go through the closing out. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole camera went out on me. So, and then my phone went out on me at the same time with all the Facebook people on it. I'm trying to get it back. So I apologize, but we thank you for coming out. It was a wonderful show. I thank all my guests, some of my co-hosts. I thank the producer. And again, the second was Men Break the Silence on Women Culture and the State of America. We'll start right there tomorrow. Thank you. May God bless you. May God keep you. Catherine, it belongs to you. 1 minute, Jack.
Okay, as I was saying, you will see him pick up the phone and answer from time to time, and that is because for his family, he never wants to be away, not answer their calls, because you never know when it could be an emergency. So that's why you have him picking up the phone, and I will allow him to tell the story behind that in his own time. So thank you for being patient. I want you to know that he's with you. He's just not picking up the phone just because he picks up the phone so his kids will know he's there. And yeah, I had a comment that I saw on YouTube that I wanted to address as well. There is a picture that is behind the minister. And I know you see it. It's kind of blurred out, but the picture is of a man and he's holding a boulder. And because of the way his waist is wrapped in the sheet, the person thought that it was questionable. Don't know why. It was like she was like, oh, the picture behind the wall is suspect. I'm like, that's interesting. That's interesting. But it's because he's carrying He's carrying the weight of the world.
Yeah, and the next picture will be on top of the world. So
Yeah.
whoever that is, may God bless him.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that. He's carrying the weight of the world. That is symbolic. That's all that means, fam. But if you have any questions, even stuff like that, just let us know. Be happy to address it. So again, if you're watching this on replay, thank you. Facebook fam, you'll be able to see the replay when you subscribe to the Johnny Binder Show. Again, we appreciate you for all your support. We thank you. We love you. And God says the same. We shall see you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.